Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to madamotarot. This is your December reading. This is your December love reading. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Sorry it's a little late, you guys. I've been a little caught up and I haven't had a chance to get them out earlier. So let's see what's going on for you guys this month. I hope November was a good month for you. And I hope December's even better. Okay, so let's see what's happening for Sagittarius in love from now till the end of December. Okie dokie. Tell you what, you guys, there's a lot of heartbreak happening now. It's unbelievable how often this is coming out. It's come out like for 5 readings today. Crazy. Okay. All right, what's happening with Sagittarius in love? All right, Sag. There's definitely something weighing you down. There is a decision that you need to make and it's leaving you somewhat anxious and worried. You are reflecting back on efforts that you've put in the past. And there is some karma coming your way, whether it be good karma or bad karma, depending on whether you were the cause of a pain or a victim to it. We will find out. We will find out. So then later on in the second half of December, we can see there is some kind of communication with the Queen of Swords here. There's definitely something being told. Either you're going to say it or somebody's going to say it to you, but it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty harsh. It's pretty blunt. There's also some fortune coming in. And there's a strong decision being made about something. And then later on, I see heartbreak. So when it comes to the realm of love, Sag, I don't know. I think that maybe you were going through some kind of difficult time in love. And if you are single and there is nobody in your life right now, somebody coming into your life, yeah, it's not like the greatest thing ever. It's leaving you very stressed, actually. But let's clarify some of these cards and see if we can get a better understanding on what's going on with you guys. So what are we stressed about? Obviously about some form of difficult decision. You've got the 9 of Swords. You've got the 2 of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of difficult decision you need to make. And you know what? It's driving you nuts. It's really playing in your head and you don't know whether to go left or whether to go right. Both ways seem really difficult. What's going on, Sag? What's going on? Whatever the decision is that you need to make, 4 of Pentacles, it's about making a decision that doesn't affect something very, very, very valuable to you, very important to you. Now, it could be monetary, but more inclined, especially because this is a love reading, I'm more inclined to think that it's something of value to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. But there's something of value to you that you're worried about. Wow, Two of Wands clarifying the Two of Swords. And it's a very difficult decision because it's not just that the decision itself is difficult, but it involves some sort of life path, changing life paths. You can either choose to go left or you can choose to go right, and you don't really know which is the best way to go. Both seem really difficult for you right now. This may be somebody coming into your life or two people coming into your life and trying to decide between the two of them. We don't know as such yet, but it looks difficult. And it could even be you doing the heartbreaking, and that's why it's so hard for you to make a decision. It's almost like you feel that whichever decision you make, somebody's going to get hurt. Don't know. We will see. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords again. So the Knight of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So this is the energy of somebody that's very down to earth. You know, they can be very humble. They can be a really good partner. You know, they kind of fit the checklist. They fit all the boxes. But something's not quite right. It's not enough. It might be something that you're attracted to, somebody that's coming into your life, like an earth sign. But in order to pursue this means something else needs to be sacrificed. And that's where it's really difficult. It's really, really difficult for you because, you know, you've got karma here. So it's a karmic situation. It's if something happened in the past and this person, it's coming back to them. I don't know. All I know is that in relation to that, you've got the Two of Swords again. So whatever this very hard decision is that you need to make, yeah, is going to have some kind of karmic effect to it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Isn't that interesting? You have the Ace of Pentacles upright right here at the end on heartbreak. And then you've got it in reverse over here. So there is, by some communication coming out, by something coming out that is very truthful and very blunt, it almost stops opportunity. And I think you're really hesitant about that communication. Now, whether it's you or somebody needs to communicate something to you, whatever it is, it stops an opportunity, or it stops, say, a vision or a dream of how you or somebody thought things were going to go. King of Swords. Once again, there's a lot of very straightforward, you know, cut to the chase, say it like it is, energy that's coming through, and something that needs to be said. And that's what's really difficult here. Something really needs to be said, you know, with this King of Swords, and especially clarifying this Page of Pentacles. There may be some kind of an issue that needs to be discussed about money or about finances with someone. Nevertheless, a decision is going to be made, you know, and you're doing it. You're making the decision. The Chariot here talks about taking control back and making a decision, even if it does cause somebody to get hurt. Three of Pentacles. So the three can talk about a three-party situation, and it can also talk about, you know, starting from scratch, starting from the beginning and working hard at something. And it could be a bit of both. But there's definitely some kind of decision that's going to be made. And yeah, it's going to cause some heartbreak. Sag, I'm getting a feeling that there may be three parties involved in this situation, including yourself. But you being involved within two parties and trying to make a decision on which way to go and being really worried about it because you just know that somebody's going to get hurt. But you also know that it needs to be done so that you can pursue something one way and that you can take the opportunities that come with that one choice that you make. It could also be heartbreak for you. So it could also mean that somebody is trying to make a decision and you are to find out about it later. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, it's weird. Like it's definite. I mean, we're focusing on a love reading here, but there's a lot of finances or monetary factors involved in this particular reading. I don't know, maybe you're tied to somebody financially. Yeah, wow. And that just leaves you stuck, doesn't it? Maybe you're tied to somebody financially and this is why this is such a difficult decision to make. Oh, it's apple juice, by the way, just letting you know. But there's definitely something going on where a decision needs to be made, and either way around it, with that decision comes a sacrifice. You've got the Eight of Pentacles clarifying this Ace of Pentacles down here. So, yes, opportunity is going to be made available once some heartbreak happens at the end of December. But that opportunity in itself needs to be dealt with delicately. It needs to be analyzed and it needs to be looked at and it needs to be thought about to work out the best way to utilize it. I want to throw down another clarifier, just a couple more, just to see if I can get something a bit clearer. Look at this Chariot here. Ah, the Devil. Yeah, well, the Devil talks about addictions. You know, it talks about bad behaviors, bad habits, and bad addictions. And it could virtually be an addiction to anything, or it could be a bad behavior of something. Making this decision isn't a bad behavior as such. Making this decision is, it's like you're kind of breaking a bad behavior. Yeah, wow, Five of Cups, regret, and moving on with the Fool here. So there's regret on, there's a decision that you're making and you feel bad about it, right? You definitely feel bad about it. I think you might be the one going to break someone's heart. But, you know, there is or a heart will be broken. But there is a decision that you're making. And the reason why you're making it is because you're trying to change a habit or change something that's continuously happening. And it's not happening in the right way, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're definitely rejecting one offer and going into another. You could be rejecting an air sign and hooking up with an earth sign. So you could be rejecting a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then hooking up with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, from what I'm seeing. You've got celebrations here, parties, engagements, marriage, some kind of celebration. But it's definitely a difficult choice that you're making. Again, King of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Well, you're definitely going along the lines of an earth sign. I mean, it's pretty evident here. So I think there's an earth sign. If there isn't one in your life, there's someone coming into your life that's an earth sign. And there may already be an air sign in your life. And this is why this decision is so difficult to make. And old habits die hard. They definitely die hard. All right, Sagittarius, let's throw down an angel oracle card of advice and see what's the best way to go. I don't know what decision you're going to make, But this is going to go on through December and possibly into January. But there is definitely, dropped it. There's definitely some sort of difficult decision that needs to be made. Okay. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. All right. So Sagittarius, basically what this card is saying is if you need help making a decision, yeah? Don't question visions or ideas or things that pop into your head or things that you see. They could all very well be messages coming to you to help you make this decision. And it's also a very good idea to speak to the angels and ask them to help you in making the right decision and which way to go. For those of you that are single out there, I think two people are coming into your life and it's going to be tough. And for those of you that are in a relationship, somebody else is coming in and you are going to be faced with having to decide whether to stay where you are or to move on to somebody else. And either way, the decision is going to be difficult and someone's going to get hurt in the end. That's what I'm seeing. Let me know if this resonates and let me know how it goes. That's what I have for you for December. Please like and share my channel. I wish you much love, light, and peace. And stay tuned for the Christmas special that's coming out very soon. Take care for now, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.